this week we're looking at capacity. Capacity is the amount that a container can hold when filled. This always has to do with liquid. And in a minute, I'm going to show you something, and you can make this with me. It's called the Big G. This is a very useful tool that you can use to help you with these conversions. So I have a few items around my house, and I'm just going to show you some kind of just random things to get you an idea in your head about what these things are. So just for reference, I'm going to grab this Tote can right here. This Tote can is 12 fluid ounces. So you all know the size of a can of Coke or Pepsi right here. They're all the same. They're all kind of a universal shape. So going back to these measurement devices, this is called 1 cup. If you're doing any baking or cooking, pretty much everything you're going to need one of these to do that. Flour, it can be water, milk, whatever, baking, oil, whatever. So this is 1 cup. 1 cup is 8 ounces. So if this Pepsi can right here is 12 ounces, and this is 8, one of these would fit inside here. That would be 8 ounces, and then I would be 9, 10, 11, 12. I would need 4 more. So half of this would be 4. So that means inside of a Pepsi can or Coke can would be 1.5 cups. Here's some other interesting things I found. This measurement cup goes to 2 cups. So that means that 2 of these would fit inside here. 2 cups is what's known as a pint. Okay. Then it goes to the next bigger device, which is called a quart. And this is called quart. A quart is 4 of these. And 4 of these would be equal to 2 pints. And the last big boy, let me grab him, is the gallon. And we don't know what a gallon looks like. You've all seen a gallon. And to get to a gallon right here, it takes 4 quarts. So 4 of these would fit inside here to make this. So I'm just going to show you real fast how to do some of these conversions. In this, we had cups, and we had pints, and we had quarts, and we had gallons. All right, so the cup we talked about is 8 fluid ounces, and a pint is 2 cups. Okay. If you double that, so 2 plus 2 is 4, this is 4 cups. All right. Or you could say 2 pints. And then finally, we have the gallon. The gallon is 4 quarts, or 16 cups. If I did 16 times 8, or 16 cups and 8 ounces for each one, that would be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 128. Did the math wrong. 128 ounces. Yeah, 48. Here we go. Okay, so let me show you a good way to do this. Here is the Big G, and what you can do is pause your screen after this video. You can go back and you can pause your screen. Or you can do this with me right now, okay? But probably be easier if you go back after the video and just pause your screen on this part right here. So Big G, and when you do these, literally make a pretty big G, all right? Your G is going to stand for gallon. So as it is right now, I have 1 gallon. Then you come in and you do 4 quarts. And remember, we just talked about that there was 4 quarts in a gallon. And we come in and we said that there was 2 pints in a quart. So pint, 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 pint. And if this is 1 pint, which was 2 cups, that means there's 2 cups in 1 pint. So I'm gonna do cup, 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 cup. Probably should have done that with the pen, but you can see it if I zoom in. So here's what this means. If somebody gives you the problem like how many pints is equal to 3 gallons. Let's just say this was the problem. How many pints is 3 gallons? Well, look at this gallon right here. Okay, look at your pints. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. So there's 8 pints in 1 gallon. All right, so if there's 8 pints in 1 gallon, and I need 3 gallons, I could just do 8 times 3, which is 24 pints. Okay, so this would be 24 pints equals 3 gallons. Let's say, I'll make up another one. Let's say how many ounces is equal to 6 pints. Okay, how many ounces is equal to 6 pints? So if I come back to my big G right here, and we're looking for ounces to pints, one thing that's really helpful on the G, what you can do is somewhere over here, put that 1 cup equals 8 ounces. That's really the only thing you have to remember right here is 1 cup 8 ounces. So if we know that there's up to 8 ounces and they're asking about pints, we got to go figure out how many cups that is. So just look at 1 pint. 1 pint is 2 cups. Okay, so 1 pint is 2 cups. And what we have is 6 pints. So just think about it like this. Pint, 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 pint. So there's my 6 pints. And we knew that there was 2 cups for each one of these. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 12 cups. And we just said that there's 8 ounces in each cup. So they can do 12 times 8 ounces. And this is 16, 8, and 9. So there's 96 ounces in 6 pints. So 96 ounces to 6 pints. So I'm going to do some with you. If you have your big G, this will be a lot easier. Okay, and once again, to construct the big G, this will be a good one to pause your video. So quart, 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 pint, 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 cup, 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 cup. So this will be a good one right here to pause. So I'll let that sit for a second while I get on my Go Math book page. And we are going to page 541. Okay, so Go Math book. This is page 541. We'll do a few of these, and we'll do a couple on the back, and I'll kind of leave you there. And really, after you do a couple of these, they're not really that bad. Okay, so by the way, let me just say this before we get started with this. Drawing these is a fantastic way to solve these, and I'll show you what I mean by that. All right, so here we go. Number 1, 5 gallons is how many pints? So come back to my big D. It question 5 gallons is how many pints? So this represents our 1 gallon, and we're at pints. So for 1 gallon, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pints. So I know 1 gallon is 8 pints. We need 5 of them. So, well, by the way, it's supposed to be a big G, not a little g. If we have 5 of them, times 8 would be 40 pints. Number 2, 20 cups is how many quarts? 20 cups is how many quarts? So we need to go find out how many cups is in 1 quart. So let me go back to my big E. We're looking for quarts and cups. All right, so here's a quart. Inside this quart, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 cups. So 1 quart, one of my quarts was 4 cups. And let me kind of show you what I mean by drawing that. So let's take the one we're going to do an example of drawing it. So if 1 gallon, and they wanted, no, quarts. Quart. So let's start with this. We know that 1 quart is, it was cups, right? Yeah, 4 cups. So here is 4. Here is another 4. So far we're at 8. Here is another 4, 12. Here is another 4, 16. And here is another 4. So it would take 4, 4, 4, 4, 4 to get to 20. And we are talking about cups. So it would take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quarts to get to 20 cups. And the way I got this 4 right here was by looking at my big G and remembering that one of these quarts, there were 4 cups inside. And the 5 times 4 would be your 20. So we have 5 quarts. There it is right there. Okay. Let's try one different one. Let's try number 4. 6 pints is how many quarts? 6 pints is how many quarts? 6 pints. How many quarts? All right. So looking for quarts, and we're looking for pints. And it's 6 pints is how many quarts? Okay. So if I had pint, 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 pint. Count the P's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember, there's 8 inside a gallon. It takes 2 of the pints to make a quart. So if I go 2, 4, 6, that's going to be 1 Q, 2 Qs, 3 Qs. So 6 pints is 3 quarts. We'll let you finish those. Here, I'm going to help you with this part here. I noticed this a while ago. So this cups. So you have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And these are all cups. Each cup is 8 ounces. So this is going to be a times 8 rule. So really, these are just multiples of 8. So 8, 16, 24, 32, times 5 is 40, 48, 56, 64, 72. There, that'll help you out on this. So this was cups to ounces. All right. And if you look right here, this might help also. Let me give you a little hint on here. Quarts. So here is a quart. And here is a quart, because it takes 4 cups to make a quart. So that might help a little bit. I just noticed there's something about quarts in here. Okay, let's knock a couple on the back page out. All right, so now I'm on page 542. 542. And let's try number 12. All right, Marcia's thermos holds 3 pints of tea. She drinks 2 cups of tea on her break and then 1 cup of tea for lunch. How many cups is left in the thermos? So immediately, I have to go back to this 3 pints right here. So watch how I do this as far as with my drawing. If I know her thermos is 3 pints, I'm going to do this. Pint, pint, pint. There's 3 pints. Okay? I'm going to grab my big G real fast. And remember that inside every pint is 2 cups. So I'm going to come back here and do that same thing. Cup, 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 cup. And then I'm going to read this again, and I'm going to take these cups off, and we'll see what's left. So she drinks 2 cups of tea on a break, so that one's gone and that one's gone. She drinks 1 cup of tea for lunch, that one's gone. And the question is, how many cups of tea are left? Well, she just drank 2, and then she drank another one. So she drank a total of 3. So that means left, there's 1, 2, 3. So there's 3 cups left. Let's do 13. Each batch of pancakes Arlo makes, he needs 2 cups of milk. Okay, so let's write that. Cup, cup. He needs 2 cups. How many batches of pancakes will he make with 2 quarts? Okay, so we're looking for 2 quarts. All right. Okay. And once again, we got to figure out what these are right here. So read that question again. How many batches of pancakes can he make with 2 quarts? So these are batches of pancakes. 1 batch of pancakes is 2 cups. So what we have to do is figure out how many groups of 2 cups is inside this. So once again, let's go back to our big G, and we're going to look at 2 quarts. So the question was about 2 quarts. And since we're going to groups of cup, cup, now that's interesting because cup, cup is a pint. So what they're really asking here is how many pints are inside quart. And that's going to be a lot easier to think about than groups of cc. So because the group of cc is a pint. So we just need to go figure out how many pints are in 2 quarts. Well, here's your 2 quarts, and I see 1, 2, 3, 4 pints. So there are 4 pints in my 2 quarts. And you can clearly see it right here. Here's your 2 quarts. P, P, P. All right, one more. Let's try 15. Peter's glasses each hold 8 fluid ounces. Okay, remember we just talked about that 8 fluid ounces is 1 cup. How many glasses of juice can Peter pour from a bottle that holds 2 quarts? So let's draw his 2 quarts. Quart, quart. And we are trying to figure out how many of these are inside that. So I go back to my big G. And look, there's my quart. I literally just circled that one, so that'll help. We need to figure out how many cups are inside this. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 cups. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 cups. So inside my 2 quarts is 4 cups. So we have 4 plus 4, which is 8 cups total. So really the best thing I can set up is pause that big G. Okay, I'll leave this at the very end. Pause it maybe right here at the very end when you go back, and just go back and draw these things. If they talk about quarts, go draw 2 Qs. If they talk about 3 pints, go draw 3 Ps and label the other things that you need. You just need to figure out how many of each one of these things goes into something else. So keep starting with whatever they give you. For instance here, this one number 10, they give you 5 gallons. Go draw 5 Gs. This one here, they give you 12 cups. Go draw 12 Cs and start them up. Number 14, this one has actual ounces. So this one you're probably going to have to remember that 1 cup equals 8 ounces. That'll be a real big help for them. And don't forget that was one measure. So you're going to have to remember that 1 cup is 8 ounces. That's really important. So we knocked out 3 on the back page. We knocked out a couple here. And I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and do this one. everywhere. We'll do as word problems. All right, so number 7. Marina's mug holds 12 fluid ounces of liquid. She drinks 6 mugs. Okay, so her mug, here's her mug, draw it the best can. There's her mug. Her mug is 12 ounces. She drinks 6 mugs of liquid a day, so she does 6 of those. How many cups is that? Okay, let me do this first. 12 times 6. 12 times 6, 6, 7. So that's 72 ounces. And look, we fill our chart over here. 72 ounces is 9 cups. So she drinks a total of 9 cups every day. All right, there's another free. Hope that made sense. So like I told you a while ago, using this chart right here, it's really going to help you. Guys, pretty small assignment this week. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 problems for me. I think you can handle it. Sorry the video is kind of long, but capacity is different. It's something we don't practice a whole lot of. You can probably tell from the video I'm a little rusty too, so it was good practice for me to do this as well. Guys, we'll see you next time.